and welcome back to the Ricky2ra podcast. What is my intro? I keep forgetting. You know what? I was looking back on like some episodes before, and I used to just say hi, welcome back to the Ricky2ra podcast. But I feel like it needs like an intro. I'll work on that. But how are we all doing today? Podcast. Are we all good? I hope you all are well. Keeping well. That could be my intro actually. That'd be a pretty cool intro. But I hope you're all keeping well anyway. It's episode 26 actually. So welcome back to episode 26. That was the intro. Now I remember. I used to say welcome back to the Ricky2ra podcast on episode 26. We made it. Okay, I remember. My mind just went completely blank as soon as I hit that record button for some reason. But yeah, I hope you guys are okay. I've said that before, but yeah, I hope you guys are all well. October. Weird, man. This year's flown, man. October. 2 months till Christmas. Nearly. I don't know if you guys even want to hear that word, Christmas, yet, but it's coming. Like Halloween and bonfire night, and then boom, next thing you know, Christmas is here. So I hope you guys, if you're a very organised person, like I mean super organised, I bet you've done your Christmas shopping already. But if you haven't, then you'll probably just do it like a day before Christmas or something like me. But anyway, what are we doing? What are we doing today? Well, I've got 4 topics. I've got 4 specific topics. Oh man, I'm going all over the place this morning, man. I've got 4 specific topics. There we go. One thing I've actually learned is just let the mistakes happen in this podcast. Because like I said before, I was looking back through loads and I was like trying not to like make a mistake, but I just kind of just go with the flow now. So if you guys like don't like my intros and stuff, like I just recommend just skipping till whatever I talk about first, which I'm going to tell you the topics now, and then I'm guessing you can just skip through and listen to which one you like. But anyway, let's get straight to it, to the first topic and all the way down to the 4th. So the first one, I didn't know what to title this, so I'm just going to say it here, and then I'll probably like rename it differently for the actual title, but it's called 80 plus videos. The second topic is filming magic again. Third topic is Electro Spiderman 3, and topic 4 is Avengers of Magic. Pretty random, I know, especially with the Electro one as well, but yeah, we'll get there. But let's jump straight in. You know what? Let's do Weatherman Rick. You know what? Weatherman Rick is back. And I know I said last time, I don't know if it was last podcast or the podcast before, that you can probably see the sunrise between 6 and 7. Well, the world is going that fast. You cannot see a sunrise between 6 and 7 now. You can see a sunrise after 7. So if you're a 7 a.m. waker, in the UK, of course, I'm talking about. I don't know if you're somewhere else in the world. I don't know if that differs, but yeah, here in the UK, between probably like 7, half 7, something like that, you can see a nice sunrise coming on. So you can probably take a cool pic for your gram or like your story or something like that. So yeah. Otherwise, it looks like it's gonna rain. Well, you know, partly cloudy. You know what, I hope like BBC News or like Sky News hires me, man, to do like a part-time weather thing, because I feel like I'm doing okay, you know. I should like put a big green screen like at the back where my wardrobes are, just oh, that'd be a sick idea, you know. I might do that, you know. Next couple of episodes, you never know, I might hit a green screen behind me, and then when you watch this on YouTube, I might just be Weatherman Rick throughout the whole thing. Like, forget all the topics. Like, I might just name this podcast Weatherman Rick. Yeah, you guys think I'm joking, but I'm actually being dead serious. But anyway, let's jump in to the first topic. Okay, So it's called 80 plus videos, or recorded 80 plus videos. Now you're probably wondering what you're talking about, Ricky. We know you make videos. Well, the reason why I thought of this and put it down to paper is because I actually recorded, and I'm talking, I don't know if it's actually 80, it could be more. I haven't counted them, but it is quite a lot. I just wrote 80 because I've got quite a lot of videos dating back to probably 2015. So you're talking about 5 years worth of footage I've got on my hard drive of me just literally practicing magic, videos that I haven't released, that are not properly edited, but just like videos that I haven't released. Like I was thinking about maybe posting or like creating something, but it just kind of died halfway through and I just threw it to the back. I've got footage of that. I've got like footage of me trying to vlog. I've just recently started vlogging from earlier this year in February, and I got back into it in April. So like that's now, but like before then I was trying like properly. I was trying to like copy other YouTubers and stuff, like see how they do it, but I'm kind of like slowly starting to find my own flow in like that vlog section. So I haven't completely hacked it, but at least I've started. But back then I was like trying to do different stuff that I never released. But you're talking mainly about practicing magic. Like I've got a load of practicing magic videos. Nothing special, like I'm not talking in it, I'm just practicing like different card moves and things like that, but it's a lot of footage. And I was looking through my hard drive because sometimes I put like throwback stuff up on like my Instagram or different socials, and oh, my camera's on a red light, you know. If YouTube, if this goes off, I'm sorry, I'll put the audio for the rest of the video. It's my bad, I forgot to charge the battery. But anyway, if where was I? Yeah, I've got like loads of video sections, and I forgot what I said now. I've got loads of videos right on my hard drive of me just practicing magic, and I'm not saying anything. So I post a lot of throwback for like videos, and I just get it off that hard drive and just stick it on. Because it's quite interesting actually. Like I think last month I uploaded something that I did like a one-handed shuffle, and it was the first time actually, like one of the first times I started practicing it, and I hit the record button and I was just there like on my computer chair and just trying to practice it, and I was just failing miserably or just trying to get it. So that was pretty cool, like from back then to upload that now, which is like never seen before footage. So it kind of like it turns out pretty good. Like it's a piece of history in the past that I think is pretty cool when I upload it now, from like 4 years ago. So it's pretty good. To you know, I didn't even realize that I was actually doing it because I was so used to just hitting the record button on my camera and just doing it, and then just taking it off, sticking it on my computer, not doing anything with it. Obviously I look back on it because like when I practice magic, I look back on like some stuff that I can improve on and things like that. I feel like that's the best way if you don't already do that, magicians. But yeah, you've just got a load of content, and you never know, I might like make a cool compilation video or something of just practicing magic, like all the stuff dating back to it, because I upload quite a lot of stuff that's from like the past because I've got so much content. I can upload so much more, but I'm just trying to like dig through and find like what I feel like I want to upload as well, because I feel like things that a lot of people don't do is uploading like their mistakes of like stuff. So obviously like you want to try and be like as perfect as possible, but I feel like it's quite cool uploading like stuff that you've got wrong, not like magic tricks, but like, as in like you're dropping the cards and stuff, like the process of like building yourself up to perfecting like a card move or something like that. I think that journey would be pretty cool. And I think I've got that somewhere as well, of me practicing something and I've been really bad at it, but slowly I've gotten better at it. already. So yeah, me on a camera isn't an accident. So like me talking to you and actually building up like the confidence to get on camera, it wasn't an accident. Like I've done so much like videos trying to talk to the camera before that I haven't uploaded. It's just so happened that I forced myself earlier this year. I think it was like January time. I forced myself to upload a video, and if you haven't seen it, it's a bit cringy, but if you want to look back on it, it is the Welcome Back Ricky YouTube video that I uploaded earlier this year. And literally I was sat right here, it was like night I can't remember what time, but it was like evening time in my room, and I thought, you know what, I've got to start from somewhere. I don't care if I upload like a 1 minute video on YouTube just explaining like I'm back and I'm trying to do this, you can follow me on my journey. I thought I might as well just hit the record button, no sound, like no background music, I mean, no like cool like effects and stuff like that. It's just me hitting record, put it on my computer, upload it to YouTube, bam, that's one video done. And I had to really force myself to do it, like I had to turn the camera on very quickly and just say it all, turn it off and upload it, because I just so overthink it and not upload it like I've done before. So that's a pretty cool story. If you haven't seen that video, like it's nothing interesting, but if you are interested, it's called Welcome Back Ricky. It's like a 1 minute video, but yeah, it's something that I've found, and it's not rocket science saying this. Like starting is always the hardest. Like for me, like getting back on my YouTube channel, it was the start that was very hard for me. Just filming that video was very difficult in my mind, but all I really needed to do was just hit the record button, and that was it. Like job's a good one. So it's just like anything really. Like I feel like giving advice isn't like my best point. Like I have given it out in the past, but I'm just trying to like relate it to me. Yeah, so like the YouTube and things like magic just came natural. Like I like magic, but I guess like starting to perform to strangers didn't come natural. So I guess like starting to actually just do anything is the hardest. So as soon as you break through that barrier of starting and you've done it, and you do it like keep doing it as much as you can, it'll be just become like second nature. Like this podcast now is like second nature to me. Like you can tell like I've messed up on loads of stuff already this episode with the intro. Like I've just been all over through the intro, and like my camera's like flashing on red. Like I'm not happy about that I didn't charge my camera before I did this, but it is what it is. But yeah, just start. And that's basically what it was. It took me 80 videos. I'm saying 80, it could be more or less, but I don't know why I just stuck with 80. But it took me 80 videos to actually break through and do this whole thing that you're seeing now. 26 episodes in the podcast. I think I'm like 25 videos in for my vlogs. I think I've done about 5-6 like small mini clips on my YouTube. That I think are important parts from my podcast episodes. I just stick it there so it's easier viewing. I've done so much content around social media, dating back from April when I finally got back into it. So yeah, and it's not about like what other people think. Like obviously, like it's good to get feedback, and I have said this before, but I'm just refreshing your memory. Like to me likes on stuff doesn't really mean anything. Like the content that I put out, it's like I want it to be meaningful to me and my audience. Like if they like it, fair enough, but then again, like if I know that it doesn't get as many like views or likes, perhaps like I can do something and learn from that and put something out maybe that I like more and maybe my audience might like more, if that makes any sense. Like it's kind of difficult to explain because I'm still going through it, so I'll probably like go back into another episode like once I feel like I'm more comfortable or like clocked it a little bit more, to get back into it, but that's just what's on my mind at the moment. But anyway, starting is always the hardest. Just break through that. Took me 80 plus videos, but I managed to do it in the end. Yeah, that's a basic summary of that. But anyway, let's move on to the second topic. And that is filming magic again. I'm going to skim through this because I would have filmed magic again, right? I am a magician, you guys know that now. If you don't know, clock back to episode 2 or 1 or whatever of the podcast, you'll find a good summary about me there. But I haven't filmed a magic video in a while. This isn't anything new. Like, I knew, like, if I was going to be the same Ricky from last year, I wouldn't upload anything and then I'd upload a magic video. So I'm going to get some ideas down. Or look at previous ideas, and I really want to do something. I know that I want to do something for a magic video now, so you may perhaps see something. I think it's just that thing in my head still that's just looking for perfectionism. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I want the video to be perfect rather than just actually filming it, doing it, editing it and releasing it. So that kind of hits back sometimes to me, even though I do talk about like breaking through and stuff, like it does still get to me sometimes. So I'm not like, I'm only human, do you know what I mean? So that's basically what's been on my mind for that. But I might like have to move platform, you know, like just to get a bit more inspiration. Like when I instantly think of like a magic video, I always think about it of putting it out on my Instagram, because for me Instagram is the main platform, and I feel like maybe perhaps that's holding me back. Like maybe I might need to get my mindset at either make a magic video for all my social medias, or except like don't think of Instagram, like I might move to TikTok and like maybe make a video with like a cool song in the background like I normally do, but for TikTok, and then put it on my other social medias as well. Like it might give me like a new ideas or things like that to come up with. So it's always different things. Like I'm trying to get out of that mindset of just perfectionism. Like I'm trying to like perfect a video rather than just doing it, putting it out. Maybe I could have put out like 5 or 6 magic videos by now. But I don't think I'm overthinking it, because I haven't like got any ideas for a video, if you know what I mean. Like I've got ideas written down, but I haven't like got a specific video to overthink about. So it's not that, and I know that. But yeah, I might need to take a bit more inspiration and just do it like anything really. And I might have to put it on TikTok just to get that new type of like mindset of like, okay, it's here now, and then I can put it on like different other ones. So yeah, that's just a thought really. That topic was just a thought in my head that I just needed to get out. But there's so much talking that you can just do, so I'm just going to leave it there and I'm going to execute on it, because I can talk about loads of stuff that I want to do, but it's actually doing it. So I'm going to leave that topic there. I'm going to move on to the third topic. Okay. And you know what, this is quite fun actually, and you guys know that I'm a big like superhero fan. I've talked about it in like quite a few episodes now. And basically Spider-Man 3, the Tom Holland one, right? If you don't know, Jamie Foxx is an actor, singer, comedian. He played Electro in the Amazing Spider-Man, I think was it 2? And yeah, it was 2. And yeah, it's debatable whether the Amazing Spider-Man was great or not. I've watched all the other ones more than the Amazing Spider-Man, but I don't necessarily hate it. But Andrew Garfield, Amazing Spider-Man 2, that's what Jamie Foxx was in. He played Electro. He's actually been confirmed in the 3rd Spider-Man movie, the Tom Holland one. So that is pretty cool. And he said that Electro isn't going to be blue, because he played Electro in Spider-Man 2 and he was blue in there. And apparently like people have said to themselves and on social media that he could go back into like the classic costume of like, you know, the green with the yellow, but it's all rumours yet what colour he's going to be. But it's quite exciting actually. Like getting a villain from a different movie, Spider-Man movie, and putting him into like the new version of Spider-Man. Like you know, there's gonna be some sort of multiverse thing going on, and it's just so many like explanations of what can happen really. So so that's exciting, and you know what? Like if that's happening, like a different villain from a completely different Spider-Man movie going into the new Spider-Man movie, like what's stopping to get all of the three Spider-Mans together? And I'm talking about Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I'm talking about Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, I'm talking Tom Holland Spider-Man, like getting together in one movie. Like my mind would like be blown away if that ever happened. So like yeah, I'm super excited about that, and yeah, it's a shame, man. You know, like with all this stuff going on this year, that you can't go, like you can go to the cinemas and watch a movie, but you know what I mean. Like they've postponed the movies, especially the superhero ones. Like I think I seen somewhere on my Instagram yesterday, like Venom and Carnage was meant to come out like now this time this year, and I'm gutted because I loved the Venom movie so much. Like it was short, but I loved it, and Venom's like always been like a character that I've always liked. Dating back into like the original cartoon Spider-Mans, if you guys know about that on Fox Kids back in the day. But yeah, and I was gutted, man, because obviously I haven't been thinking about movies this year like properly, like when they're released. But when I seen that, I was thinking, oh man, I would have definitely gone to the cinemas and seen that. But yeah, it is what it is, because we would have seen Black Widow as well this year as well, and probably a couple of other movies. And I've heard like Robert Pattinson's the Batman has been postponed to 2022 now. So that's gutting, but it's understandable as well with everything. You've got to film it all, and obviously with COVID in the way, it postpones a lot of things. But anyway, Electro for Spider-Man 3, I'm totally up for it, and hopefully it builds up to Sinister 6 as well, and we'll get a really dope Sinister 6 Spider-Man movie as well. I hope we do. I'm going to clip this, and then when it releases, I'm going to just put it all together saying that, you know, it'd be pretty cool footage of just me saying it. Just for me, really. It doesn't do anything for you guys, but it's just pretty cool. But anyway, I know this episode's, like, going to be shorter than usual, but I'm really, like, anxious about, like, this flashing red light on my camera, and I've got my fourth topic anyway to talk about. So, Avengers of Magic. Now, this is pretty interesting topic, okay? And I've been thinking about it a lot recently as well, even though this topic came up in my mind now, like I've been thinking about this for a while, and I even thought about it on Twitter. Like I put it out on Twitter, and a few magicians were commenting on it as well. So Avengers of Magic, what do I mean by that? So I'm talking about like magicians, right? So imagine like Troy, Dynamo, David Blaine, Penn and Teller, etc. coming together and forming like the Avengers of Magic, like doing magic tricks that like they all like do like one effect, but they all do it. That would be amazing. Like I would watch that on stage. I'd pay good money to see that. And I'm just thinking, has there actually been a magic group, individuals that you know, but yet as a group they're amazing as well, like you know the group. So I'm talking about like, let's talk about in like rap terms. So imagine like Migos, yeah? So you got like Quavo, Offset, Takeoff, like you know them individually, right? And then when they come together, they are the Migos. So like, what magic or magician group or individuals do you know that are equivalent to that? I don't know any, like I know 4MG, I think, from Britain's Got Talent, like shout outs to them, like I know them, but otherwise I don't know anyone else. And I know on Twitter we had a discussion, and they were like the Four Horsemen from Now You See Me, and I was saying like Penn and Teller as well, but they don't work individually, they work as a group as well. I'm talking about both. So it's quite interesting actually, and I think there are. I haven't looked into it. I'm sure there are, and maybe they're just on the upcoming stage at the moment. We just don't know about them, but that would be pretty cool. Like I'm talking about like a group, and then you know them individually. Like I know I'm repeating myself, but I don't have much to work off this because this is just a thought. But it would be pretty cool and insane. Just imagine like the stage shows or like the close up magic, like between the 3 to 4 to 5. I don't know, because the Avengers have like loads of members in them. In my head, I'm just thinking about like 3 or 4, but it can be up to as many as you want really. But that is just a thought, and it's pretty cool actually to think about, because maybe it is going to happen. I know it is going to happen, but I don't know when. Like maybe I could be like in a group, like I don't know, like it hasn't happened yet. Because I don't know anybody, maybe it has happened, but I'm going to have to look into it. Like I'm going to have to do like extensive research on this. But at the moment I don't know anyone. I know like Shin Lim did one, like where he collabed with another magician on America's Got Talent, but they're not really a band, like a group, are they? They're just two individuals coming together. So that's just a thought, and it's got my mind racing now actually, as well about that. But anyway, I think that is it for this episode. I apologise if this is shorter than usual. I don't know if you guys like longer episodes or like this, like in the 25-minute mark. I know sometimes I go up to like 30, nearly 40 minutes. But this is just how I felt today as well. And I promise I'll charge my camera battery as well. So shout outs to everybody. Like seriously, I know I say it every episode, and I know I say it every episode, but I really do appreciate like all my listeners and everybody that tunes into YouTube. Shout outs to all of you as well. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. So I'll see you guys next week. See you later.